You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hey, how are you guys doing today? Tonight we've got a jam-packed show I can't wait to get into. Rob Multari is here. Snowpaw is alive on Kickstarter. We'll be talking about that, and Rob will be giving away 2 Snowpaw Mog Park metal covers. How cool is that? Very cool, I say. And we're also glad to have Kurt Zauer back in the house. He just finished his best Kickstarter ever with Ruxy Vampire in December, and he's ready to launch Spectress and Sabanion with issue number 5, which Mog has 2 covers, and he will explain why that is. It's actually kind of a very interesting story, very good, that benefits Mog because it is deserved. And Kurt didn't come here empty-handed either. He's going to be offering a special Sandverse package to our viewers. So you're not going to want to miss out on that for sure. And wait till you see the other additional original art we're throwing in tonight up for grabs. Okay, so you wanted to get something good from Mog, this is going to be your chance, right? And you didn't have to go to con to get this. Now, if you've got the deep pockets, you might be able to fetch a steal of a deal, and that's not all. On the auction board tonight, we've got Jyn Leonard, John Stinsman, and Ruben Rosas. We'll catch up with them too. So don't go away. We'll be right back after this short break. Hey, hello everyone.
What's
nice
up?
We've got Kenneth Bird is in the house. Stephen Henderson, glad to have you here. And hey, just to let everybody know, I am all caught up with shipping everything out. So all the giveaways are out. Everything else that was bought on the auction blocks is out. And what a relief.
Yeah.
It is such a good relief.
Okay, yes.
So I'd like to get these things out like sooner, but there's like so many things that I've got in my hands and it makes it kind of difficult. You think that's like, you know, what's so hard about like packing these items up and then just going to the post office and deliver them? Yeah, it is easy. And if that was the only thing that I would have to do, but just like everybody else, I'm working with so many people and there's so many deadlines to meet. I got to get this. I'm filling out applications for cons and making sure that they have everything. And then I'm working with some of the cons because we've got like special events going at the cons as well. So many things. Plus booking airplane tickets, hotels, figuring out the logistics, and then people who want to meet up and so forth. You know, most of the times it's just to eat. And sometimes it is business, so it is a work and play. But anyway, so we are caught up on that. And now, last week, we were supposed to have Ben Dunn, and he was a no-show. But we still had a good show with Don Wynn, Sean Lenihan, and Christy Shin. Those guys will be back. Now, Ben did get in touch with us shortly after that. He is all right. I was thinking that maybe something might have gone wrong with him because he was checking in before the show, and then all of a sudden he's a no-show, right? So wasn't sure what to figure out with that, but I'm glad that he got in touch with us. We have rebooked him for May 2nd. That was the earliest that I could get him back in for, but yeah, so we got that worked out. So be prepared for that. Don't forget, check out Bill Mouse's Kickstarter. You know, you guys love him. Every time he's on here, man, he does a fantastic job and really gets the crowd going. Show him some love. Link is in the comments. Thank you, JD, for that. There is some cool merch in there too. Mouse pads, body pillows, standees, to name a few, plus blank sketch offerings you can choose from Bill or Mog to do at a price cheaper than the con. So check that out. Currently, Mog is working, wrapping up a cover for Ninja Witch. That's going to be launching soon, so get ready to see the launch page for that. But wait till you see the cover on this. Out of the 3 that she's done so far, she's pulled out all the stops for this one, so you're going to want to check that out. All right. Mog, anything you want to say or add in before I start turning it up here?
No.
Okay. All right. So our 2 guests tonight are no strangers, and our working relationship has turned into friendship with these guys. And it is nice to work with friends. That's how we like it. Now, we've been working with Rob on the Snowpaw series and having a blast. He's running a little late tonight, attending family obligations. I do like seeing that in a guy, a father. Now, later on tonight, we'll be giving away a pair of metal Mog Park covers from Snowpaw, courtesy of Rob. To get a chance at that, and it is free shipping, okay? However, in our international winners and bidders, you do need to pay for your country's shipping rate. Sorry about that, okay? So now, to get in on this action, type in #EXP Snowpaw. Okay, it is Snowpaw metal covers that you will be getting if you are the lucky guy to win. Okay. All right. So, like I said, Rob isn't here, but we do have with us right now Mr. Kurt Zauer. Welcome, Kurt.
Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going. How are you guys doing? What's the latest?
We're doing good, getting ready, for our next thing. Like I was telling everybody earlier, Mog is wrapping up a Ninja Witch cover, and then she's got a bunch of things to do for you guys, to spice up your kick stuff. And then we've got WonderCon coming up in a couple of weeks, getting ready for that. And then a month after that, it's C2E2. Yeah, so we've got it lined up, and a lot more cons coming in after that. Right now, you just came off one of your best campaigns ever with Ruxy Vampire, and you're ready to launch Spectress and Sabanion. But you just told me a few minutes ago that you're relaunching Ruxy on Indiegogo. Why is that?
I don't know, because that's just how I operate. I just do things off the fly. I wanted to kind of hit both. Kickstarter. My last Spectress campaign ran actually quite well on Indiegogo after the Kickstarter was over. So I wanted to. I got about an extra $1,000 in backer funding. So I wanted to give it another shot at on Indiegogo, and So we're going to give it another try. It's not as not everything. Louis Bravo's. Oh, thank you. There we go. Yeah, that's the.
Very good. I'm glad you got that
link
in.
Right
Thank
there.
you, JD.
Just go to Indiegogo and search for Ruxy Vampire. You'll find it. But everything's up there. I was a little clearer on the backer bonuses, and I wanted to give it another shot, see who else I could reach. So it's a fun book, and I've got another opportunity to reach more people. So and I've got Mog sketch covers up there as well.
Right.
Nice,
so
nice.
And it's kind of interesting, right? Because I was expecting to talk about Ruxy a little bit, but not as much. But in a way, it worked out kind of good, because tonight I wanted to bring out some Ruxy work that we had done. And JD, if you can get that ready. But there's 2 pieces we wanted to offer tonight. Okay. And one is the Ruxy canvas. There you go, that piece. Okay, so now this is going to be a big one. It's a 18 by 24. Okay, and this is $400 for anybody that wants that. And it's not going to have the little black squares on there. All right, so if anybody wants this, but it is $400. Okay, this is the variant cover for Ruxy #1, and we're only going to do. This may probably be the only one we're doing, but we're just like offering this up. This I don't know where else we're going to offer this. It's kind of hard to sell because it is a new piece. But if anybody's interested, it is available. Now the other one is something that we didn't sell on the Kickstarter, but we are going to offer it here. This piece does get a lot of attention wherever we show it. This also is an original piece on 11 by 17, drawn by Mog, and this is at $400 for anybody that's interested in that. So these are just claims; these are not auctions. So if you want any of them, you can type in claim Flapper Girl Ruxy or claim Ruxy canvas for the sexy canvas. Okay, so those are available. All right, so before we go on here, before we go further, let's check in on our auction board, who we have on here tonight. First up is Mr. Jyn Leonard, actually. She's back with us.
Hello.
Hi, Jyn.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Going good.
You have been one busy girl, as usual.
Yes.
I keep seeing your posts, and your covers are everywhere. How many covers do you have out?
Right now is actually a little bit slower than normal, so slowing down finally for a little bit.
What?
Is that good for you? Do you like it like that?
Not really, but it gave me some time to get my book done. So I've got a book coming out in May. So
that's right. And you're drawing. Who are you drawing right there now? That's.
I have been binge watching the Lord of the Ring movies again since I've been working on my book. So I figured I'd do a Galadriel tonight.
Okay, that's right, Galadriel, and that is starting bid on that is 60. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if you want to bid on that, that is $60 from Jyn. Okay, and we got a claim on the second one for Mog, 400. Which one is that? Is that the? Okay, that's the Flapper. If I'm correct, correct me if I'm right on that. Okay. Thank you, Mike, for that. And all right, so back to you, Jyn. Here, Galadriel is at 60, and you're doing it on your brand new sketch cover book.
Actually, this one's not brand new. This is my sketchbook from a couple of years ago.
Okay, all right, there you go.
There's
a couple of years ago.
A bunch of pencil sketches in it that came out.
All right, nice. So you guys are getting almost like a double bonus here. You're getting the sketch plus the book, and you can bid on that for $60. Okay. Mm-hmm. Also in the house, we have John Stinsman, another favorite for ours. And Jyn, you already have a bid on yours. Stevie B puts in that 60.
Thank you.
Hello, John.
How you doing, guys?
Hey, John.
Good to see everybody. Hopefully you can hear me okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
I see you're seem to be doing more work in comics, right? I just saw you just did something recently with Niobe.
Yeah. Did Niobe Outbreak #3 cover. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a cover right now that I almost finished up, and now I have to color it. But I'll do a quick show. Even the guy who hired me to do it hasn't seen it yet, so I'm going to do it real quick.
We love that.
U.S. Assassin.
Boom! You guys are getting a treat here. First look at that. Oh. Bada bing, bada boom.
So,
nice.
Got to finish a little bit of the background and then do the colors. I'm doing a cover for Local Man, an image comic. And there's like 3 more indie covers. I got slated.
Coming in strong.
So yeah, I got a lot of work to do, and I feel bad that I'm running a little late on a few people, but hopefully they will at least enjoy what they get in the end. That's the most important thing. Yeah, and then tonight I'm doing Power Girl.
Power Girl, okay, and your starting bid on that is 65. I see.
Kind of starting it a little bit here. You'll be able to see more of it as it goes through. Power Girl was inspired to do because there was a guy, I don't know if you catch the Niobe stream here and there, but he had a guy on who was complaining about the fact that every time he went on Indiegogo, all he saw were boobs. He was very upset about that.
Huh?
So Larry had him on, and it didn't go well for anybody, I don't think. But I saw that guy's post on my own or my own Facebook feed, and I thought, why would this guy friend me when I do what he doesn't like? So I thought, just for him, I would draw Power Girl, because you don't get much more booby than Power Girl.
That is.
I want to thank him for his inspiration.
That is very true with that. And I did catch some of that with what was going on with Larry, but I didn't get the full gist of it. But yeah, not a good thing. Right?
No.
Yeah. So Stevie writes, got the Wonder Woman today, John. It's great. Thank you. Okay. So
cool. Yeah,
that's the kind of work that you can expect from John. He does great work, and that's the reason why he's getting a lot of cover work now as he starts his new venture back into comics. And we're glad to have him back in here. Hopefully we can catch you at a show as well too. That's
I want to do some shows. I really do. I have to get back to doing those again.
Right. Same thing with Jyn. We want to see Jyn in the show too. Yeah. Those are always fun. Okay, and then last but not least, one of my good buddies out here on the West Coast, Mr. Ruben Rosas.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Pretty good, buddy. How are you doing?
Wow, speak of the devil.
Doing good. Good to be back. Hey, John.
Hello.
How's it going? Jyn, everyone.
Are we just talking about
Yeah. Okay. So what are you working on, Ruben?
I found this Power Hour blank sketch cover. It's actually Power Hour #1.
Wow.
And I started sketching on it a little while back, so I'm just going to finish it up, tighten everything up, add some inks, see where it goes.
Okay. And so what's your starting bid on that going to be?
Let's go with 60. Yeah.
So, everybody's at 60. Okay.
Yeah, seems like a good number.
Yeah, it makes it easy. Okay, now everybody likes those 6s. Okay, so get ready for this. Mog. What are you drawing? Are you drawing it?
Yeah, no cheating, Mog.
Hello?
What am I doing? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
You're freezing
Am I
up.
blanking out?
Yeah, you blanked. Seemed like you blanked out a little bit.
Oh crap! Sorry.
Okay. So no, not your fault. What are you working on? Or are you
Psylocke.
Psylocke. Okay. And what are we going to start that at?
I don't know. This is 8.5 by 11. It's black and white. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised you said I don't know, because you do have a favorite number. Everybody laughs.
It's getting old. It's getting old.
All right. So what do you want it to be? Somebody's going to hit that number. Even though we say increments of 5.
I'll do 50.
Okay. Mog starting low at 50. All right. So if you want to bid on any of that, you just go ahead and say so in the comments. And then we will go ahead and take that. And if any further bids come in on that, we do take them in increments of 5. Okay. So, all right. Now we can go back to Kurt. We are starting on the next issue of Spectress and Sabanion. Is it okay to go there, or do you want to get back? Do you want to touch up more on Ruxy that you have going on right now?
No, I mean we're good on Ruxy. Mog's done some fantastic work on that, and again, her sketch covers are available on the Indiegogo. But no, we can talk about definitely talk about Spectress 5, Spectress and Sabanion 5, and Mog actually has 2 covers coming up for that one.
Right. Okay, so now aside from that, okay, before we move on to that, you also have you didn't come to the show empty-handed. You actually brought with you a Sandverse package that you're going to be offering to our audience here. What exactly is that?
Well, basically, you're going to get the entire my entire library, the whole story. You'll get Spectress and Sabanion issues 1 through 4. as well as the preview issue 0 with art by Sajjad Shah, and 1 through 4. There we go. 1 through 4. The interior art is by Topper Helmers. And for the covers, you will get Mog Park's tarot card covers for every issue we have available right now. We can talk a little bit more about issue 1 later. But and then you'll also get her Ruxy Vampire issue number 1. So it's basically going to be my entire library, as well as one of Mog's really cool tarot cards printed in steel.
Nice.
Okay, so what was being shown right now, or what was, if you can go back one, JD.
God, those are gorgeous.
Those two
Yeah.
are the
Thank you.
Killed it.
latest covers that
so
Mog
beautiful.
has done. That's going to be on the Kickstarter.
Stop it, John.
Right? And
Really, though, it's honestly gorgeous.
I
Yeah.
actually do like these covers as well. Yeah, I'm actually really pleased with the way how they
I don't know why it's
There's some-
squished. The proportion is squished though.
Yeah, just on the screen though. But
Okay.
you get the idea of like what the artwork is at, right? So what you saw there was which one is the cover for number 5?
The devil, the orange one.
Yes, that's
Really, the devil is number 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
actually Kurt's idea.
Oh, okay.
Number 5.
yeah.
It's a good one.
The
First
villain.
you said. First you
Oh,
said.
wait a minute. Let me get back. Now that Sandverse package with all those your entire library plus that metal tarot card. What was the price on that?
That's 25.
20. That's a giveaway.
That is good. Yeah. Well, 25 plus shipping. Well, you know, we got great fans, so I want to.
Okay.
I want to
Guys,
give them the
$25
best.
bucks. Kurt is losing money still on that deal. And he's paying shipping.
Yeah.
Jump on
No,
it.
no, I'm not paying shipping. Sorry.
Oh, okay, he's not paying shipping.
Does
All
not
right.
include shipping.
Please, yeah, that's not
Okay,
fair.
does not
Yeah.
include shipping. All right, still,
Yeah.
that is a freaking deal. Okay, for all that
That is
plus the metal card. Okay,
crazy.
$25. Claim Sandverse in comments. That is not an auction. Okay, so if you want that, claim Sandverse, right? And there are 3 of those available. Okay, so we can honor 3 of those claims. All right, so claim them fast before they go away and you regret it. Okay, all right. Now let's get back. Sorry.
Oh, actually, I really liked Kurt's suggestion. For the devil, he said he was inspired. He said, of course, use the one of the is it character of the villain? The villain, right?
The villain is his name. Yeah, the Bloodshade. He's kind of. Oh, there goes Tony. Tony's got one. He is kind of like the Dark Mirror. You know, I guess it's a bit of a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason because it kind of works. He is the Dark Mirror to the main character, to Spectress. He is also a ghost, and whereas she loves life and food and dance and music and those things. She misses those things being a ghost, but he is also a ghost, but he's more into the more darker things in life. So
yeah, but also like for the inspiration, like what really helped me, you said you were inspired by Edgar Allan Poe's The Red Mask, I think.
The Mask of the Red Death. That's kind
of Mask of the Red. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's kind of the image that came to mind when I thought of what he would look like and kind of what kind of character he would be. So
yeah. So I briefly read the book as fast as I could. I mean, it's a very short story.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the imagery that they had so far of it, and then I combined that with the main villain character. So, before anything, is anybody here like Capricorn here? Capricorn? No one's Capricorn? Oh, except Mel. Yeah.
You don't count Mel.
Yeah, that card, the devil card, right, is associated with actually the zodiac. When I was doing this research, I found this out. It's Capricorn, and I
Uh-oh.
think makes Capricorns are demons,
Yeah,
right?
we're-
No, I'm just joking about that. But either way, yeah, it was really interesting. Like, thank you always for throwing me very interesting projects. Very, very interesting. And actually, when I was doing the card, I really didn't want to do it because it has so much negative, like, connotation to it. It was kind of scary for me to do it. But then, as I studied about it, it wasn't as bad, really, because I don't know how you interpreted it, but when I studied it, Kurt, it was basically about free will. I mean, that's kind of free will either gone bad, or if you control it well, free will gone, pretty well. It's up to you. So when I thought of it in that context, it was pretty okay. But yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's into. Yeah, free will, taken a little too far.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Yeah.
Kind of being seduced by the physical world, and no restraint and no regard for other people. So yeah, the devil is kind of nasty, and
Yeah.
and so is the villain. So he really comes to the fore in this issue, and yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing. I think it's gonna be
I know. He seems like a really cool villain, so I'm excited to see this guy really just, you always like a really good villain. Makes it so difficult for the characters to overcome or anything. So I love it. Yeah.
Hopefully, I haven't overdone it with him. I'm a little worried.
Huh?
He's pretty creepy. But,
No, the creepier the better. So yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe not too. Rob is in the house.
Hello. Sorry for my delay. I was at a high school musical for my niece, and who knew that it would go to 10 o'clock with like 3 people.
Sometimes that happens. I've had that experience with my son in band.
They did Mamma Mia, so like of course they like had to do like the 3 popular songs at the very end, and then bow every time.
Hey, weren't you in a band, Rob?
I was, yes, back in the day.
Yeah. Were you the vocalist?
I was.
Wow, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, musical talent apparently runs in the family.
Awesome.
JD writes, "Here we go again."
Yeah, my.
Oh my.
Yeah,
literally, here we go again. 3 encores, right? Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And then they did Dancing Queen, and I forget what the third one was. And they wanted the audience to get up and dance with them.
What?
All right, and so now Rob is here. Okay, like I told you guys earlier, he's got 2 metal Mog Park covers that he's going to be giving away tonight. We will do that. There you go. Look at those. So if you're into the shiny, these are shiny. Okay. Reflective, shiny. Catch anybody's eyes with those. Put in #EXP Snowpaw in the comments. That'll qualify you to win. All in lowercase, please, as JD has reminded us. All right, so getting back to Kurt, we were talking about the devil and some of the ramifications that come with that. Okay, and I forgot where that train of thought was at. You and Mog and Kurt were actually talking about. Where'd you leave off at?
Well, it's kind of a focus on the main villain.
Yeah.
Who makes himself known in this issue. Really comes to the fore in this issue.
Yes, definitely.
Comes up against the hero. So yeah, it's going to be intense. An intense issue. It's going to be cool, and that's a gorgeous cover.
So, and why is there a second cover in this campaign? Now we know why. I'm just wanting you to share that information with everybody else.
Well, we kind of thought it would be cool. It's a great suggestion to have kind of a Mog Park run on Spectress and Sabanion. So Mog actually, I started working with Mog after issue 1 came out. She backed it and said, "Hey, let's work together." And then from then on out, we did. She did covers starting with issue 2, and pretty amazing covers. And each one has been a tarot card. She's done Strength, Judgment, the Tower, and
Strength, Justice, Tower, Devil, and the Moon.
And the Moon, right? So
the
Moon is going to be her cover, kind of a retroactive cover for issue 1. So on the next Kickstarter, I'm going to offer like a Mog Park run, issues 1 through 5, of all of Mog's tarot cards. So, and issue 1 is the Moon, which kind of has it really fits the flavor of that issue. There's kind of a level of anxiety and intuition by the people that run this prison for supernatural threats. So there's going to be a bit of anxiousness there. There's a bit of intuition. There's a bit of kind of anticipation, and those are all kind of aspects of the Moon tarot card. And Mog really did an amazing cover for that. It's gorgeous. So we're going to have an issue 1 through 5 run on the Kickstarter. We'll do like titled and textless, and it'll be cool. It'll be really cool, I think.
Okay, and we do have a claim for one of the Sandverse from Tony Anderson, so I do want to thank Tony for that. That is a wonderful package. If you can bring that up one more time, JD. But you're getting pretty much the full library of KG Comics. This is the Sandverse package, at least most of it in there, plus a metal tarot card, which you see in the center top. Okay, so all that is for $25. If you want that, just say claim Sandverse in the comments. That is yours. You will be responsible for shipping, okay, but you are still getting a steal of a deal there. Okay, so there are 2 more left of that. And then also earlier today in the show, we showed 2 offerings from Mog. The first one was the what was that? The Ruxy. There you go. Okay, that's an 18 by 24 canvas of the variant cover.
Don't worry, you won't get the raisin nipples. It's gonna be removed. Yes.
This is a full nude. Okay, so that is, if you want that, it is $400, and you can claim that in the comments. Just say claim Ruxy canvas, and that is yours. Now the other piece is already taken. This was the Flapper Girl. That has already been taken by Mike Asbill. That was $400. That was offered on the Kickstarter, and it was not taken back then. So glad to see that it is taken now. It's a piece that has gotten a lot of attention wherever we showed. So we're glad that you got it, Mike, because I know you're asking about original artwork before. So now you got your hands on an original Mog Park piece. Anyway, so don't go away. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds, a promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us. Just
Yes.
to let everybody know again, I am caught up on shipping everything out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you didn't get your whatever it was, if you won something off the auctions or you have a giveaway coming, that is on its way. So you should get that later on this week, if not early next week. If you are an international winner or bidder, you do have to pay for shipping before we do ship it out. And we do want to take care of those right away. So if you are, please recognize yourself when you fill out those forms, so that way we know how to properly handle that and let you know what that fee is going to be. Special note to Mr. Stevie Vendetta. Good friend, lives in Canada and has won quite a bit of the giveaways. I have got your email. I haven't had time to really think about it, but I will get back to you on that. Okay. I'm sure we can work something out. So I'm not really too worried about it. Okay, so if you do fill out, if you do win something tonight, or get a giveaway, please fill out that magic form. When I was processing this, there was 3 that there was. We didn't get any information from, so I don't know who to send it for, right? So if you don't fill out that form, you're not going to get it, okay? And so please, if you do win something, fill out the form. That way we know where to send it out to. And in the comments, when you fill out that form, let us know what it is, okay? So this way we can confirm that with what we have, right? All right. So we were talking to Kurt before the break, and we'll continue with that. But we're going to move on with Rob, because Rob can't stay on as long.
Well, I'm gonna hang out to the end since I got on late.
Oh, you sure? Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Sure?
I got approved by the wife.
Okay.
Don't you want some more Mamma Mia?
Oh man, I'm gonna have nightmares about that tonight now.
Oh, hey. So I think back to the band. I think you said that you used to do heavy metal band.
Yeah, it was kind of like along the lines of like Godsmack, Stained, System of a Down, like that kind of hard rock.
I love it. Yeah, have you seen some of the new heavy metal genre?
No, I've been listening to Octane on Sirius XM like for a while. So yeah, I've been listening to a lot of like new stuff.
Yeah, it's insane. Like I think I got introduced to this guy. He said check out. There was 3 kinds. One was like those Japanese idol girls, like super cutesy idol girls, and they're doing heavy metal.
Oh, nice.
They're like, yeah.
Metal.
Oh, you know that?
I've heard of them. Yeah, baby metal or something.
Yeah.
It's really huge.
Baby metal is one of the big ones. Yeah.
And then I think the other one is Mongolian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
They're called the Who.
The Who, yeah.
Okay, not all of them are super hardcore heavy metal, but one of the songs there I really love is so good. But
yeah, they have some really and they work with American singers too to like dub their music.
What, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
At least when they release it to Octane, anyway.
And then there's a one. I forgot their names, but it's like a Siberian heavy metal. Do you know? Like a super hot chick, like, cause it's like they look like Mongolian girls, but they're not. They're somewhere like in Siberia. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's very similar to Mongolian. Yeah, really cool. But yeah, sorry.
Is that the kind of music you're into, Kurt?
Yeah. I haven't really gotten into much new stuff, really. The newer stuff I've gotten into a little bit lighter, Black Keys and some lighter bands. The heavier stuff I still like is all old, like Alice in Chains and Metallica and Megadeth. But the heavy,
Did you know that Metallica put out a new album like within the last year?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the 72 Seasons, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's funny. It's like that when they released that album a few years ago, like I was like, man, they really went downhill. But with this album, they came back and it was like classic.
Yeah, it sounded good when I heard of it.
Yeah.
You heard of it, John?
It's very, very classic sounding Metallica.
Yeah.
Which,
it's like they went back to the roots for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you into that kind of music, John?
Some of it, yeah. I'm more into like what they call it, alternative music for the most part. But there's so many crossovers within alternative music. With sort of electronic sounds or it could be like metal rock. So I like a lot of it. Yeah. I saw Metallica in concert like 3 times. So
nice.
I guess that'll answer that.
For me, I just love the screaming part in heavy metal. So as long as there's a lot of screaming and say, "Oh, I hate you," stuff like that, I'm like, yes, give it to me. That's all I care about. Like I can't remember all the names. I'm sorry. I just love it. I just love the screaming and the rage. So yeah, that's all And
I'm right there with you, Stevie B. He just saw Bachman Turner Overdrive last week with the original member, Randy Bachman, and they were unbelievably good. Now we're talking music. I can get into that because we're an American band.
Really classic rock, yeah.
My wife and I have very different tastes in music, but where we cross is like 80s and 90s music. And Saturday we're going to see John Mellencamp.
I can go with that. I can go with John Mellencamp. That's another good one there. Okay. Yeah, but Mog is big into Linkin Park. Yeah.
Have you heard the new stuff that they've been releasing?
What?
She's been kind of wishy-washy. Every time I ask her about the first times, she's told me that she was into Linkin Park, and then later on, not so much, and then later on, no.
It's they like you can tell they're just as their discography went on, like they got really mellow.
Yeah.
Like they've been doing a lot of like greatest hits releases and going back into like unreleased cut stuff from before Chester passed away. They've had like 4 singles out within the last like 6 months, and I've been enjoying it. It's like having flashbacks to like my high school and college days.
So wait, these are like, are you saying that these are pre-recorded like finalized music?
Yeah, they were songs that but the first 3 I think were supposed to be for Meteora, like their second album, but they cut them from the track list. So they were like already finished mixed songs, and then there was another few from different albums that they cut that they just kind of, like I said, with their greatest hits list that they put out recently that they were releasing.
Okay. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah.
All right. So, Rob, you've got Snowplow, which is up and alive.
Yep, and we're funded.
Yep, you're fully funded. Okay. Then you got 13 days to go.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got Mog's third cover. Can we show that?
Yeah.
Or did we show that?
Do you want me to show, or are you pulling it up?
I think JD, do we have that? Can't remember. Okay, there we go. You have all three of the covers there.
Mm-hmm.
So you will see that third one on the Kickstarter, and it's actually doing pretty good. I was actually the numbers you have on the Kickstarter is actually kind of impressive. When you see from what I see from the numbers, it's telling me that they're actually enjoying the story at best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. We like
is high on
like
the
300 pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got up to like 300, right? Whereas I see other Kickstarters out there, they're below 200.
Yeah, we're right now we're at 374 backers.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. So getting close to 500, and that would be really doing well.
Yeah.
And Mog's cover has over, at least on there from what we can see, is getting close to 100 backers alone.
Yeah, majority. Wow. It's definitely it's a high majority for the people who are coming back.
Yeah,
sure. So Snowpaw has always been like the highest backer count I've had. So issue 1 had over 700 backers, and issue 2 had over 600. So I can't say that I'm shocked that we're almost to 4 now. So I'm hoping that we compare, the same kind of numbers when it comes down again.
Right. That's what we always hope for, is to get like better and better.
Yeah.
But however, the tendency is that we see like numbers drop off like after issue 1, right? But hopefully, if you do get a drop off, you want to see it where it's not too much of a drop off.
Right.
And then it's after like 4, 5, and then you see like your numbers start to like stabilize and they start going up a little bit. So hopefully we'll stay within that trend. Which is a good trend, because that builds a more of a solid customer base, which is what you really want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think too, like then we get, we'll have new life once issue 4 is done. You'll have then, like, once we put it into a trade for the first story arc, then we'll have like basically the people who prefer the collected edition. Right. So that it'll kind of like have a reignition, if you will. Right.
Yeah. So they may not get the floppies, but they'll come in and try to get like other things that you have offered there.
Yeah.
So that'll help your other Kickstarters moving forward for them, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. So if you guys want to check that out, JD's posted it in the comments. Go ahead and check that out there. There's a lot of things that you can pick up on, including there are 2 more pieces of original art from Mog, and I believe I sent that to you, JD. This is a cut off from the Kickstarter itself that shows 2 pieces that Mog has on there. There you go.
Oh, it's really squished.
It can kind of squish, but if you go to the Kickstarter, you'll see it there. Okay.
Here, I have the original somewhere.
Ooh, yes.
You have them with you right now?
Okay. Yeah, I think hold on.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Let me just do the camera where it's a little larger.
And those are 11 by 17. You can go to the Kickstarter and pick those up over there. Those are both at $400 each as well.
It's a black and white. They're like 11 by 17s. They're pretty big pieces. So we've got this one here. So that's one, and then this. Thank you. This one is.
Wow.
A little bit of a softer piece.
I like that. That's really nice.
Okay.
I like the face plant. That's all that's the whole reason why I drew this. It was the face plant. But
the face plant with the cat.
Yeah, that's all I care about. Yeah, but that's about it. Thank you guys. Yeah.
If this was my cat, he'd be on my shoulder.
Oh, he face plants your shoulder?
He'll like wrap his body around my neck and just lay there, and then he'll headbutt.
Wow.
Crazy. Okay. So those are there available as well, right? So check that Kickstarter out. Back it if you can. If not, share, comment, and like. Let's beat that algorithm so that way we can get it out.
I think Mel froze.
Yeah, we lost her.
I think they're having internet issues tonight.
Is she on Wi-Fi or something? Or?
Well, they've been coming in and out throughout the show, and it looks like this is I saw a move.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so I was saying if JD, you can bring up that Sandverse package again. Mike is asking to take a look at that. $25. We have 2 more of these left. If you want this, claim Sandverse in the comments, and it is yours. It is a super duper deal at that price. You're going to get the whole Sandverse library plus a metal tarot card that Mog did. And most of the covers there is from Mog as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So we got that. Everything's going, checking up. And on the bids, currently, Jyn has a bid on hers at 60. And we are waiting for more opening bids. Let's take a look at what we got going so far. Starting with John, let's take a look at what your piece looks like so far. And we have Power Girl, and he is giving her the proper treatment. Big and busty.
He's getting there. Oh yeah, you got to do that. This is in honor of a very special man,
right? And he's offering it at a small price, $60. We're looking for an opening bid on that. All right, and Ruben.
Howdy.
Power hour on here. It's got a nice,
just working on some of the details now.
Yeah, shit. You work a whole lot faster these days. At least from what I've seen, it seems like. And he is looking for an opening bid of 60. Yeah, that's good. And we'll be seeing Ruben is actually going to come down here in a couple of weeks, staying with us while we do WonderCon. So we're happy to have him here with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we are looking for an opening bid on this for $60 as well. So if you want to place a bid on that, go ahead and do that in the comments. You can say $60 on Power Hour. Okay. Yeah. And then Jyn already has a bid on her piece of 60. And this is Galadriel.
Pretty nice.
Oh yeah, you can definitely
looking for the next bid of 65.
Yep.
Very nice.
Very sweet looking piece there, nice and clean. All right, so if you want to place a bid on that, 65, and that will allow you to take that home. And that is on her sketchbook. Right, so that's almost like a double bonus there. Stephen Netto writes, John, is that Homer Simpson's rear end?
It could be. We don't know what's in there.
Whatever you want it to be, Steve. Whatever you want it to be.
Your boat, it could be.
Rock it the way you want. And last but not least,
whatever.
Miss Mog Park.
Oh, sorry.
Working on Psylocke here. What's that on her back?
Nothing. It's just like a smudge. I'm gonna erase it.
Looks like she has a jetpack or something.
She got Batgirl wings.
Maybe I'll give her Batgirl wings. That's a good idea. Mashup. Batgirl and Psylocke. Rob, you're a genius. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And we got the second claim for the Sandverse from Mike Ansbill. Thank you for that, Mike. Okay. So we have one more left of those. If anybody wants it, $25. That is, like I said, a steal of a deal. Okay, those are going fast. And there's one more of those left. Okay. And all right. So going back to the Kickstarter, what other special offerings do you have in there, Rob?
For the Kickstarter, so we have multiple variant covers. We have collected editions. We also have in the add-ons, we have a Snowpaw collector's box. It's a mystery box with a mystery CGC and mystery variant covers and merch, as well as a Lone Wolf Comics mystery box, where you get mystery editions of Nightwolf and Snowpaw, as well as a mystery either Snowpaw or Nightwolf CGC. And other such merchandise, which I think I have a couple boxes right here. So you can kind of see the size difference in the boxes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So like that's this one's the top one's Snowpaw, bottom one's the Lone Wolf Comics. So for the Snowpaw, this is the cover art on it, and for the Lone Wolf Comics, so we have this is the mystery box.
There you go.
Wow,
That's cool.
that is like a mega box.
Yeah, these things are like look at the thickness of the one compared to the other.
Dude, that's a mega box. That's amazing.
Yeah, you could use it for that because these are sturdy boxes. You keep they're collectibles. So they're going to be like bubble wrapped and put in secure boxing for mailing. And these are actually you can get them at a steal. There's only I believe 5 of one and maybe 10 of the other, or I forget which now. But right now they're basically almost like half off of what I would normally sell them at. So on the Kickstarter, you can get them at a really decent price point. And as well as the original artwork from Mog and issue 1, there's a 1 page left of the 3 that I had got from you guys. So there's just 1 left of those available as well. And there is a cover art done by Chris Williams available for grab, which I probably could grab those real quick as well.
And then Tony writes, those top tiers for Snowpaw are insane. And they are. And there's a lot of offerings in that Kickstarter. You guys need to check it out yourself just to see what's on there, because there is a lot.
Yeah, there's all of the issues of all variants. You can get in those top tiers, as well as with Mog's original painted covers of issue 2 and issue 3. So this is the original art by the Chris Williams for issue 3. So this is the line art for that. You can see all the crazy detail he put into that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And for me, the price that you're offering on that is low.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like I'm offering deals,
Damn. It looks very illustrative.
Very. Look at the detail in that thing is just amazing.
Yeah. The energy is so much better to see in person. That's wow. The rendering. Nice.
Oh yeah, he knows his line art. He's just everything he does. Like I have to have a cover done by him every time I put out a book.
Yeah.
Okay. And we do have another bid on Jyn's piece, the Galadriel, 65 by Mike Asbill. Okay. And we do have also from Mike, we do have a bid on Ruben's piece for 60. Okay.
Nice.
So those are covered. And
thanks, Mike.
You just placed a bid on yours, Mog.
Who?
For Ilya. Okay. But
really? Are you sure, Ilya? It's not. Are you sure it's me, not Jyn's?
Yeah, well, I had that verified. If you can see that in the comments.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said, someone's going to hit your number, and he did. Okay. Thank you, Ilya. You're a great supporter, and we love that. Okay. All right. So, so like I was saying. Okay, so that's not a bid.
He was joking.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Okay.
Scrap that.
Yeah, that's
all right,
what I thought. Yeah.
God, now I lost my train of thought here.
It's okay. Let me ask you guys a question. While you think about your train of thought now, have you guys ever lost the keys to your mailbox? Ever?
I don't think my mailbox has ever needed a key.
Really? Never in your life?
No, I have the old. You just put it in.
What?
That's okay. Yeah, Mog. Okay, so the key with the mailbox thing is not something. That's not the way how it started. Okay, it's only been recently they've gone to keyed mailboxes in areas where theft has been a problem. Right. It's the same reason why you don't see those public mailboxes, because people have actually been like taking those and breaking into them. And the reason why they're doing that is to get the checks. Okay. I had my own personal incident where, and this is before we had keyed mailboxes, where somebody actually stole a check that I'd written out from my own mailbox, which was outgoing, and it was my mortgage check. And from there, they were able to empty out my bank account.
Oh, good.
Yeah, wow. Emptied it out. I think there was like $20 left or something. Okay,
oh, man.
And all these checks were coming back bounced, and I was going, "Is going on?" Because I had way too much money to cover all those checks, and I went to the bank and I told them I don't get it. What's happening here? So they had me sitting there for like a few hours to try and figure out what was going on before they realized that they were taken. Right. So the manager sat down with me, reinstated the whole thing, got a brand new bank account, put all the money that was lost back in there. But yeah, so that's the reason why they do that, Mog, now. So what are you trying to get into?
No, I'm just
why you're going to ask that?
Because we had a unique situation that we lost our mail key. So I was wondering if anybody knows what to do, because I learned an interesting thing. If you ever lose your mail key, you go to the post office and you tell them, and then they give you a replacement key, I think, and a lock. And guess how much it cost?
Good. I can only imagine.
It's not as much as you think. And I actually told Mog that she was saying that she was thinking of numbers like 300, 400. I go, and that would be like ridiculous. But they don't actually charge that much, okay, and they shouldn't, because they are a government agency. So the fee, at least for us, was $50, okay. Mm-hmm. So because now if you go to like a locksmith and if you have to get that lock replaced by them, they're at least over here they're charging like a minimum of about $150.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I live in a very small town area. The worst we got to worry about is kids playing mailbox baseball.
That's interesting.
Okay, and just to update, Ilya said that was a bid on your piece, but it doesn't matter because you now have a bid of 75 from EXSFFDLT. Okay.
Well,
right.
Thank you.
And
but yeah, he was close. He said 45.
What is that 45 for?
No, because when I asked, guess how much it cost, and he guessed $45.
Okay.
And he was so close because it's only $50. Yeah. However, guys, you think that's cheap, right? But the drawback is you have to wait 2 weeks. So you get 2 weeks of no mail.
No, that's not quite true. Okay, so
he told me it's 2 weeks.
It'll take 2 weeks to get the key, but it's not going to take 2 weeks to get your mail. Okay.
Well, we can't access the mailbox anyway.
All right. So what's going to happen is that you end up filing a hold on your mail. So they're going to go to your mailbox, grab all the mail, take it back to the post office, right? So during that time, you can go there and pick it up, which is what I'm planning to do. Okay.
Oh.
So that's the full story.
Well, that means you guys have to continuously drive to the post office and get your mail there.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that every day. Okay, but I am going to do that because there is stuff in there that we need to get. Okay.
Yeah.
We are expecting
Kurt.
to get
I think Kurt, you sent the sketch cover. It's stuck in the mail, so.
Yeah, well, that I'm not worried about, but it's these VOA cards that I'm expecting to get that we're going to be repping. All right, and we want to get started on that. In fact, I was hoping to have those tonight, so I could offer that up to everybody, give everybody here a first crack at them. If you don't know what those are, it's like somebody draws a sketch cover, right, and it's like their system of a CGC, but there's a special thing on there that you scan, and you actually get pictures and a video of the actual creation and signing of the card. So you don't, it's verified in that way, right? So if that gets damaged, then the whole verification process is lost, right? But keeping everything intact keeps that verified that way. And so in a way, it's kind of cool. I think it's a better system than what some of the slab companies have, right? So we're gonna give that a try and rep them out. And you'll first be seeing that at WonderCon, but they've been around for a couple of years now, right? And we've done a few cards with them already.
Speaking of like sketch covers and stuff, do you remember that sketch cover I had you do for issue 1 with the samurai?
What's happening?
Mog.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it graded at a 9.8.
That's impossible.
Yeah. Okay. She says that's impossible because a lot of times Mog will get these books and they're a 10.0. But by the time she's done with them, they're an 8.9.
Well, she kept this one in pretty clean condition.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Rob, you will not believe how many times I tell her, okay, keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right. Keep it clean. Okay. Don't bend. Don't twist it that much. Keep it clean.
Yeah, no, this one came back a beaut. I was very happy with this one.
Which one?
With the samurai one, it came, like I said, it came back at
that is a nice
crazy
piece. Okay?
Yeah,
and just for everybody, that was a commission that Rob did with Mog about a couple of years ago already.
Yeah, it was right after issue 1 came out, and the books came in. So this is for my collection.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you. But I think the trick is if you tell me to keep it clean, then I'll make it dirty. So the stress is so much, I can't handle it. So if you just don't say anything, then
reverse
I'll keep it
psychology.
clean.
Exactly.
I don't know. I've tried the other way where I don't say anything. I'm going, oh my God.
Well, in the Rob's case, you didn't say that, and look, you got 9.8. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're glad that one came out good for you.
I'm very, very happy with it, and it's definitely a prize in my collection.
Oh, thank you.
Is anybody else here left-handed? Artists?
Mog is left-handed.
MB does it count?
Because that's my problem with doing the sketch covers and keeping them clean, as you say.
With the hand across. Yeah.
My hand is constantly going against the spine and rubbing on it and moving on.
Oh
it.
yeah.
So I got to be very careful with those.
Yeah, you gotta. That's when you gotta put like a board or another piece of paper on top of it.
As a writer, before I started using like a computer, like when I would like jot in like a journal or whatever, I'd always smear it across with my hand, and then it would be like black.
Yeah.
And the words couldn't read
it. I write with my left and then I draw with my right. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That is weird.
It is really weird.
You must be like an alien or something.
Yes, I am.
You know what? People have called her that, or like they've called her that, and Star Child. If you know what those words mean.
I don't know what that is.
Kind of scary, actually. I fear for my life every time I go to sleep.
Dude, you've been alive for 18 years. It's good. It's okay.
I can't believe I'm still alive.
Have you ever thought that maybe I kept you alive? Because of me, you are still alive.
That's
Have you ever thought about that? It could be a good thing, man. Look at you, man. I mean, like what? We switched to I'm making you eat only like vegetables, like vegan food now. And
that would kill me.
Come on, Rob, you can handle. I'm sure.
I am a
tough way to live.
Yeah. Okay, but now there's this one time where Mog had me just eating really, really low, right? And I was not feeling good at all, right? And I kept saying this, right? So finally, a friend of ours came over to visit, and we actually went out to go eat sushi, right? I took that first bite of sushi. After that, I came alive. It's like my body just absorbed all that one piece of sushi. Sure. Go, holy moly, we got energy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so X writes, it's hard to be a lefty in a right-hand world.
It is.
Pens,
it
pencils
is.
are against the lefties.
Yeah, it really is.
Yep.
The worst part about
I
being a
don't quite
lefty.
understand that part.
No, but Mel, the worst part about being a lefty for me, I have a huge pet peeve is the scissors. I hate the freaking scissors.
Yeah, you gotta get the unihand ones that don't have like that little thumb thing in it.
Left-hand scissors.
Yeah, I think
I've
that's
just
what
learned to use right-handed scissors.
That's what I did.
I'm like, I don't care if this hurts. I'm gonna keep using it.
So you do like this? You do like weird like this?
Because my thumb's all bent up.
Yeah, I've seen, because our son Gabriel, he's lefty. He goes like this. He refuses.
All right, so here we go. Ilya is writing, married men don't have sex. That is why they live longer.
Really?
I don't know about that statement. So if that's true, that means John is getting a lot.
Right.
And he's gonna live the longest. He's gonna outlive all of you guys. Yeah.
Perhaps.
Wow. Okay. Not sure where that came from, but
no, that's right. Yeah, I feel like having sex is good for your mental health. Keeps you from getting depressed.
No, it's more like emotional health, I think, more than mental, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
What? The dash is disproven. Married men have way more. Way more life. Oh, I thought marriage like sucks the life out of you.
I think that depends on who you partner yourself with.
Yeah. It's probably because it's just more convenient.
Did you know, guys, in India, in the Vedas, they considered everybody has like 12 houses. The 7th house is your partner, your married life. And that's considered the house of death. Not only is the marriage house, but it's also considered the death house.
I guess that consider most Indian marriages are arranged.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's get back into comics a little bit. Kurt,
let's do that. Yeah.
On the let's get back to Kurt a little bit here. We have the Spectress and Sabanion Kickstart. When are you planning to launch that now?
That's a good question. Probably colors are being worked right now. It's been a little slow going, so best case scenario before this month finishes up. So maybe like last week of this month.
Okay, so that's not very long from now.
No. Okay. It's coming up. We're close, but I want to get more of it done before we launch.
And who do you have working on covers this time around?
I've got Christina doing a cover.
All right.
I've got a cover from Mog and the original cover from Topper Helmers, and I've got a new artist he calls himself Art Voyager. And,
I've seen that name. Where have I seen that name?
Yeah, he's on a Kickstarter right now. His stuff looks really good. He's about to feed me some thumbnails and some suggestions here soon. So I want to get that cover from him before I can launch the page. So trying somebody new this time around, new artist. We'll be doing 4 covers, and it's gonna be a good run. Can't wait to get it started. And we'll have that additional issue 1 from Mog for the tarot card cover run. So yeah, it'll be cool.
All right. Okay, so if you guys want to get on that, there's the pre-launch page. Thank you, JD, for putting that on there. That'll give you a chance to see all that artwork and the covers, the 2 covers that Mog has, plus the artists that Kurt has there. Good to see that Chris Leonard is back on there. He was one that's been with you from the very beginning.
Yeah, he did my very first alternate cover for issue 1. Yeah, great guy. I actually got hooked up with him from a friend at a local comic book shop. So yeah, he's done a cover just about every issue except 3. He had whatever stuff going on at that time, so I couldn't.
Yeah, wasn't he late for one too? Like he sent like pencils to you like during the campaign.
It was late because it was stolen. That's why.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's right. He was at a
yeah.
con and somebody
Oh,
stole it right
yeah.
before, and he had to redraw it.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember
Yeah.
because he had just did he did a Nightwolf 6 cover right before that happened. And I remember that being, he's like, oh man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, I when I posted it, I had to do, because he whipped out, he just had the pencil, so I had to post that until it was done, and turned out really well. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny. Whatever can happen will happen, you know. So
That's great.
Yeah, with him, it is like and the funny thing is that he showed us the cover. We were at a con. I forget which one it was.
We were there when it was
Chicago.
stolen.
Wasn't it Chicago?
We were at that.
there.
Was it Chicago?
Yeah.
We got stolen there and go, wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, because he was right like next to you guys, right? He was like Tony Moore was between you.
Yes. Well, Rob, you have a good memory.
He was almost done with that cover, ready to hand it in.
yeah, it's, you know, it sucks.
Yeah. It was at a con. I forgot. It was
Denver. He was in Denver before Chicago.
Yes, he was in Denver. Yeah. And then wow, Rob, you're like savant level memory.
Yeah.
I am a savant when it comes to useless knowledge.
Okay. Well, either way, because of all the things, like a bunch of the roles of the artist, all their suitcases were taken. Because you know, when we go to the con, we put the suitcases underneath the table when we set up. So yeah, that's when they got snatched. So
okay, you're talking about Dallas. Okay, that was a different.
That was Denver.
No, that was Dallas. Okay, that one I remember specifically. There was several artists that had that, and we were just lucky that we weren't in that area. So we were actually got kind of pushed out a little bit out of Artist Alley during that time, and that's how come I remember it. And I'm going, after that incident, I'm going, man, thank goodness I wasn't there. So after that, I just shut my mouth. He's like, yeah, this is a good spot.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Chris is he's actually practically a neighbor. He only lives like an hour from me.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah. He lives in Ohio, when I'm like right on the border of PA and Ohio.
Oh, okay.
He's basically a Cleveland resident, and
I was gonna say, how can that be when you're both in two different states?
Well, because that's just it. Like, Pennsylvania is a big state, but I literally live 5 minutes from Ohio.
Okay, somehow I was thinking that you were like more west and not north.
Well, I'm middle, so like if I'm Midwest, if you like on the edge of so I can get to Erie, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland at the same time, an hour and a half each way.
Damn. Okay.
Isn't Pennsylvania close to New York as well?
Yes, it touches New York from the north and the east. So, matter of fact, I can get to Buffalo in like 2 hours.
Oh my God.
Really good.
Yes, I'm going to Buffalo for Nickel City Comic Con at the end of June.
Isn't the office located, like the office in Pennsylvania, Stanton? Is it Stanton?
That would be, I think, on the eastern side.
It is in Pennsylvania, right? Wow.
Slight obsession.
Oh, Philly.
Yeah, it's Scranton. It's on the east side, which is like 7 hours from here.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's not that close.
Yeah, well, see, that's just it. It's like you look at Pennsylvania, you don't think that like it's as big as it is.
Yeah.
Like I'm like legit, I can get anywhere like near Ohio and New York closer than I can get to like the other side of New York and the other side of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I did live in Philly for about a year. I don't really remember too much of it, but yeah, I know that Pennsylvania is pretty big.
Yeah, both my sisters and my dad went to college out in Philadelphia, so like I remember, like when my sisters had to move out there, like I was the one that like had to go with them to like move all their furniture in and all that. The longest weekends of my life.
So wait, that was like a 7-hour drive one way, and then the whole weekend you were just nonstop pushing. Like,
yes, being the only boy in my family, I was volunteered for a lot of moving furniture.
Wow, Jesus, wow.
No, that's kind of that kind of sucks when it is like that. All right. So don't forget #EXP Snowpaw in the comments. That will get you into the drawing for the 2 free metal Mog Park Snow Paw covers.
And they're so I sell them for $55 each. So that's a $110 value.
$110 value right there, guys. Right, so you want to get in on that. Don't forget to fill out the form at the end. Okay, and let's take a go around look at what everybody has on here. Let's bring you up first, Mog.
What?
With your Psylocke.
I'm not emotionally ready.
you never.
Like, I'm not emotionally.
Okay. And there is Mog's unemotionally ready Psylocke with the bat wings. Okay.
Yes.
We do have a bid on that from SFB at price, where we are looking for the next bid of 80 on that. Okay. So you can go ahead and put that into the comments if that is your desire. Okay. Except Ruben has a bid on his for 60 from Mike Aswell. Power Hour.
Yep, sorry, I had some Copic rendering here now.
Yep, he's on to the Copic stage. If you want to place a bid on that, we are looking for the next bid of 65. Put that into the comments. Okay. And if you are going to WonderCon, you will see Mr. Ruben there in small press.
We'll be there, yeah.
Yeah. He will be there to impress. All right. Next, let's take a look at the Power Girl.
Okay.
From Mr. John. And we are still
nice.
Look at that. The colors are coming out good on that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That does not have the opening bid yet of 65. So if you want that, go ahead and place that into the comments. Okay. Power Girl 65, and that can be yours.
And if you support this picture, you also are supporting people who are for boobs and not against boobs.
That is correct. Okay. It is an art.
Yay, boobs.
Yes,
There you go.
definitely. You know, I think guys just get it such a bad fleck. Like I think if it was, if I was to draw that, I don't think I would have gotten that much. You know.
Well, that was the argument that Larry was trying to make with the guys. The fact that so many female artists also draw boobs and draw the women even sometimes more sexier than the guys do.
And bigger.
Because the guy was complaining that men should not be drawing sexy women.
Okay.
Yeah.
And and I remember getting commissions from a lady that said that she wanted to see everything big. She wanted a big butt and she wanted big boobs. So what do you say to that? That's not.
I mean, hourglass figures are,
Yeah. Hey.
That's why Lena Day is, very popular. She likes to have them hourglass figures.
The things that women had to do to get those thin waists to achieve that hourglass figure was kind of ridiculous at that time. All right, last but not least, Jyn already has a bid on hers from Mike, who is kind of controlling the board at 65. We are looking for the next bid on that
Very
of $70 or more.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a very pretty face there.
Mm-hmm. Very
alluring. Okay. All right. And we have one left of the Sandverse package at 25. So if you want that, you can say that into the comments. Claim Sandverse. There it is there. You're getting the whole Sandverse library plus a metal tarot card from the Spectress and Sabanion set. Okay. And we already sold the Flapper Girl original art piece, but we still have the canvas Ruxy available at 400. So if you want that, you can just say claim canvas in the comments. That is 18 by 24, so it's a kind of a fairly large piece. It's actually not that big when you actually have it in your hand. So you can think of it as like it's double size of 11 by 17. Yeah, almost double that. Okay, so yeah, take a look at that. All right, so it's 8:26. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and we will be right back into our final segment. Man, the time went by fast on this one.
It did.
Okay, we'll be right back.
My name is Mark Weiss, and I am the founder and president of an organization called Comic Books for Kids. 6 years ago this month, we embarked on a journey of passion and heart. Our goal was to make a difference for children in hospitals and cancer centers. We want to thank our friends for allowing us their support and for providing us with the means to make so many happy with their gracious give to us.
Live from New York. What? Oh, sorry. Live from Cleveland? It's Friday night? It's Friday Night Live! With Nancy McCann. And Ricky. And sometimes Carlos. And featuring boxes and boxes of rare comics. Unique collectibles. Lots of smiles and conversations with new friends. Friday Night Live with Comics Unlimited. Friday night from 9 to 11 on The Experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
Hey, thanks again for coming back. And we've got Drew Moss is in the house. Thank you, Drew. He's going to be on our show next month, so keep an eye on that. But he does right. I got a little flack for designing Chitara with a sprinter's body. I gave her thick legs. You know, the thing is that you're not going to satisfy everybody. You know.
Yeah.
And that's something that we just got to like deal with. And there's a lot of rampant stuff that's going on social media. And I try to stay out of it as best I can, but sometimes you just can't avoid it. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, you know, no matter, you know, so I say, just go ahead and do what you want to do. And just deal with it as best you can, because somebody's going to have something to say no matter like what it is. Right. Tony Anderson writes, I noticed that people never complain how men are drawn. Yeah, nobody says, wow, that was too big. Yeah, nobody's ever told me that either. Stevie B writes, I was already titillated today. I was cleaning the basement of my mom's house and came across the old Bo Derek issue of Playboy. Praise to God. I had that issue.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I say, I think my dad had that one too.
Yeah, that one was hard to resist. That if anybody doesn't know, but Bo Derek made a big splash in a movie called 10, where she was a hot babe on there being chased by this guy that just couldn't get her out of his mind. But anyway, that's what that was about. I've heard complaints. Men are given body types that are just as impossible to attain. Yeah, but have you seen the bodybuilders these days and how cut up in V shape they are, and the things that some of these guys can do these days? Dang, never would have thought that we'd get that far. Steve writes, except for Rob Liefeld's infamous Captain America. But you know what? They actually produced, maybe it was photoshopped or something, but somebody actually produced a photograph that was similar to the way how that Captain America was.
Yes. There's an Arnold Schwarzenegger photograph that he basically copied that from.
Right.
But, you know,
Yeah. Hey.
Perhaps not as accurately as he should have.
I'm built that way, except a little lower. So instead of my chest,
a little bit lower and reverse.
Yeah.
But seriously, for men, I think it's simple. You can have the most Neanderthal ugly face. You can be bold, but as long as you have a really worked out body, you will be able to attract quite a bit of women, I think.
Or if you're Steven Tyler and have a big mouth, because he doesn't have a built body, and he's ugly as sin. But apparently, people just love that mouth of his.
He's a rock
Well, he's
star.
got the fame, though, right? And he can sing, probably.
I don't know. Like my wife told me, she's like, I don't know. There's just something about that mouth of his. And I was like, I bet there's something about that mouth.
So now Drew is
I'm not sure you want to go there,
hate
though.
that I have a mustache. I wasn't expecting people telling me how much they hate it in such great detail. How about you, Rob, John, with your mustache and beards? Do you get any bad compliments or remarks on that?
About Tiger's mustache or mine?
Yours.
I think and my wife likes the cleaner beard. If it starts to get thicker, she hates it. She keeps threatening if I let it get too long that she's gonna make me shave it.
Well, Mog doesn't like it. She tells me that, when I kiss her and stuff, feels like sandpaper. So she tells me to shave it.
Yeah, like I said, this is like right here is the perfect length that my wife likes me to keep it at.
Interesting there.
Yeah.
How about you, Kurt? Do you
That's nice.
You just keep it? Have you kept it clean all the time, or did you have a mustache or beard at one point?
No, I've always been. I was in the military for such a long time. I never really grew anything out. So
I used to have, before I grew the beard, I used to have I switched between like a goatee or like the Rock sideburns when I was like in my band and I had like long hair. I had the hair and the sideburns going.
Every once in a while, I'll try a goatee, and it's kind of fun, but it comes off.
I think, Kurt, you look better without it. I'm sorry, Kurt. Don't do it.
Yeah, honestly, now, because I'm getting grayer, it makes me look old.
Yeah, don't do it, Kurt. Yeah.
So I don't let it grow out anymore.
The last time I shaved my beard, I was going for Leonard for Halloween from like Big Bang Theory, and so of course I had to shave and have like the big thick glasses for that.
Mm-hmm.
Even my wife was like, "Don't do that again."
Oh, when you shaved? Wow.
Yeah, everything. Like I have to have at least. I think it's my chin. I have an ugly chin. I need to keep fur here.
Yeah, Kurt. That's why you should not shave. You have a really nice jawline, so don't do it. Okay. Yeah.
How about you, Jyn? Do you like a clean-shaven man?
My husband has a goatee, so I'm kind of partial.
But how do you? So that doesn't bother you at all? That you're okay with that?
Yeah, I like his goatee.
Okay, right, there you go.
Wait, Drew Moss said he has a tigra mustache.
Yeah.
Didn't he say he's Korean? How can a Korean have a mustache like a tigra? I thought they just don't grow hairs like very well. That would look
He gave
Tigra
a mustache.
Okay.
He gave Tiger a mustache.
Yeah, from Thundercat, the character from Thundercat is what he's referring to.
Oh,
and that's a picture of what it looks like there. Yeah.
It's really
because
nice.
She's
I like
a cat.
That. Huh?
So they have furry upper lips.
Right.
Yeah.
He just gave him whiskers, and he called him a mustache.
Yeah. I get you, Drew. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about a month away when Drew will get on this show. So we'll be happy and excited to have him here. Stay tuned for that. Okay. And so we're talking. We are talking about comics and stuff. If you want to get in on the giveaways, Pound Sign EXP Snowpaw to get those 2 metal Mod Park covers, and they're right there, shiny. One more claim on the Sandverse package, and that'll wrap that up. Right, so we have 2 of those are already gone. One more is left. If you want to get that deal, $25 for the whole Sandverse library, plus the Mog Park metal tarot card. We currently have bids on Jyn's Peace Galadriel. That has Mike Aswell has a bid on that at $65. We are still looking for a bid on John's piece for Power Girl for $65. Right, so you can place that bid into the comments. Mike also has a bid on Ruben's piece for $60, the Power Hour, and Mog has $75 on the. Well, not Mog, but X. I don't know how to say that. XSFDLT. 75 on Mog's Bat Psylocke, I guess.
Bat Psylocke. Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said Batlock, and I thought,
Batlock.
I love that.
Related to Matlock.
Okay.
Oh,
that's a good one. Batlock. I like that.
God damn, that's a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Just call him. Oh, call him Lieutenant. Okay, LT. All right, that makes sense. Okay, we'll call you LT. Right, and we do have the Flapper Girls sold, the original art piece. Okay, but we are still looking for a claim on the Ruxy canvas. Okay, of 400. Okay, that's a 18 by 24. That will be shipped out to you. Okay.
Yeah, and also in Rob's Kickstarter, the other 2 pencil.
Oh yeah.
You guys definitely should get
Yeah, that is available on the Kickstarter, but be sure to check out Rob's Kickstarter. Like I said, there's a lot going on in there, a lot to see, a lot of packages to consider. And get on the Spectress and Sabanion launch page so that way you will be notified when that Kickstarter goes into action, and you can see all the good things in there too that Kurt has to offer everybody, plus Mog's 2 covers there. So, and now that will give you the opportunity to own a full set of Spectress and Sabanion with Mog's covers as well.
Yeah. This is just kind of a fun fact for the cover I did for Kurt, the issue number 5, the Devil card.
The Devil card?
Yeah, on the flanking on the left and the right bottom of the border is one is a poppy flower. And then the second one on the bottom is actually a plant called ephedra. I didn't know this, but did you guys know that meth is derived from a plant, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that. And I found out that in Chinese, what's it? Herbal medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite common that we use that in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking that. I mean, they put it in. But if you, I guess, extract it and make it even more potent, it becomes meth. Wow. So technically, that is a medicinal plant. But in America, it's considered illegal. So the biggest production company for that, I think, is Afghanistan.
Okay, but what is it that you were drinking that has it in it?
So in Asia, what you do commonly is you go to we call it the Eastern doctor, and then they just look at you. So they feel your chi, they feel your all your acupuncture type of
chakras.
They feel all your meridian vein or something. So they can feel it. They touch your body in certain areas. They feel all of that. And they ask what symptoms, just like a doctor, but they're more thorough, right? What do you eat? Blah, 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 everything. Down to what kind of stool do you have? And then after that, they cater a specific medication just for you. And usually they put a lot of different herbal stuff. And they give you you can either buy a list of all the ingredients and boil it yourself, or they will boil it for you and you pick it up 1 week later. And it's all in packages in the perfect dose, and you drink it one time, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, and you buy a month worth of it. So that's how it's very common in Korea.
But you don't know what it is.
But in Korean we call it hwangi. Yeah, it's a yellow root or something like that. Yellow stem. Yeah.
All right.
I think this is just from watching Breaking Bad, but wasn't it like it's Sudafed, right? Is what they
it's a bunch of it's a bunch of chemicals mixed together.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But the base of it is Sudafed, or you know, and that's,
right.
What is the name? What's the name of the plant that you call it? Ephedrine,
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That makes sense actually, and that's the reason why you cannot buy
because
a whole bunch of Sudafed.
They like make sure they look at your card and you're like,
Yeah, how many have you bought? You know, if you're buying it in bulk, they think you're making math.
Yeah.
It's allergy season, dang it.
I just watched it again like a couple months ago. I watched all 5 seasons.
Oh, Ma Huang.
Them all again. That's such a great show.
Did you watch the spinoff with the lawyer?
Call Saul.
No.
Yeah, Better Call Saul.
Yeah. I've heard it's good though.
It
is. It starts like it kind of goes like it starts out good, kind of gets a little slow, and then really comes back in like in the final season.
In that final season, right?
And it really connects to where like then you know why like you know he comes into and Breaking Bad.
Right. Yeah, that explains why he knows so much and why things tend to crumble around him as well. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's a good series.
It was really depressing though, more depressing than all the other series for me. Better Call Saul. You didn't find it depressing?
Yeah, it was. It was. There was a lot of it's what my wife calls Benjamin Buttons.
Because
it's sad.
All right, in a few minutes we will be drawing for the metal covers. So if you haven't yet, put in #EXP Snopa. And that will get you in the running. We'll do those very, very soon. Okay. All right. So, Rob, what cons have you got coming up for yourself? Where are you going to be at?
So, in April, mid-April, I will be at the Cleveland Fan Expo. End of June, I will be at the Nickel City Comic-Con in Buffalo.
Okay.
I'm working on potentially going to... I forget which one it is, but it's in Connecticut in August, and then I'm planning to hit up Baltimore in September. Oh, and Akron in November.
In Akron, okay. And how about you, Kurt?
Let's see. I've got Indiana Comic Con coming up this March, later this.
I was gonna say, isn't that like next week?
Yep. I've had good shows there. I'm doing Halfway to Halloween in Indiana in May. I'll be at Des Moines Con in June. Doing Capital City Con in Lansing, Michigan in July, and then Fan Expo Chicago, everyone's favorite.
It's a Terrific Con. That's the one. Yes, that's the one I'm trying to get into.
Hey, so Kurt, you're like back to back then, like 2 weeks in a row from now on, or 3 weeks? Isn't it cold wherever you go?
No, it's not too bad. I'm looking at there's another one, Saluki Con, which is down by Southern Illinois University, and it's the weekend of the eclipse. So I'm still kind of debating on that one, but I don't know. I've been shot down for a couple. I wanted to do Motor City this year. They shot me down, and C2E2. I didn't get into that one. So, but I'm still pinging a couple other shows this year. I want to do a couple more.
Yeah, I also applied for C2E2 this year and was a little upset that I didn't get in.
Yeah.
For you, that's like your next door, right?
Right. Yeah.
And that sucks too, because we got accepted for C2E2. So I was hoping that like one of you guys or both.
Right. Yeah, that'd have been perfect. In. Like, another rego for a try for all of us to be back in Chicago again.
Right. Yeah. So now here's the thing that I've noticed. Okay. So we just did Emerald City a couple of weeks ago. Okay. And then we've got C2E2, right? And from what I've seen so far, the lineup, as far as like even like just the guest artists, right, isn't as good as it's been in the previous years, right? Now, for me, from our standpoint, Mog and I like that. It's good because then that means there's going to be more money available to spend on us, right? Instead of it going to your top tier artists. But then at the same time, what is that saying for the show itself and to the attendees there? Okay, so something to that I always look at and consider. Okay, we did have a bid from Tony Anderson on $80 on your Batlock piece, but AVB just came in.
Thank you.
And put it up there for 85.
Oh wow, thank you.
And Jyn gets another bid on her piece from Stevie B as well for 75.
Cool. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the bids. Yes. I heard from this customer recently when I was in Seattle that I should maybe look into a furry con. And I immediately thought of you, Rob. I know you're not like a weirdo like that, but just the Wolverine, not Wolverine, I'm sorry, the werewolf aspect, right?
Yeah, actually, there is one in Pittsburgh. It's a very big one, and I've been trying to get into it as an exhibitor, but it's very, very hard. So like, I try every year just in case.
Yeah.
But I don't hold my breath.
So it's wow! I didn't know it was like the Holy Grail. Like it's difficult to get in.
Well, I mean, they're very like particular about who they let in. I think, and
there's not too many furry cons around as well. So
yeah, so they probably get a lot of the same once they get in there. You gotta kind of, I gotta try and get my foot in the door. But yeah, I've heard that. I mean, I at cons, a lot of people who dress up as furries love to come to the table and get Nightwolf and Snowpaw.
Right.
Yeah.
Drew, I am trying to get into Heroes, and they keep telling me that they're going to open up tables yet. I see them announcing their next group of lineup of artists there, but they haven't opened it up yet, and it's coming up. And I really wanted to do it this year. We've already got like a bunch of friends that are doing it, but so far they haven't come through.
Is that North Carolina?
That is in Charlotte, North Carolina. I think I haven't done it. I haven't done it. Okay, but I've heard of it for many, many years. I actually met Sheldon Drum, who started it up with his brother back in the 80s, a long time ago. So I kind of know him, and I know that it's a very comic art centric con. It's a lot more like how Comic Cons used to be, right? So and he's kept it that way, right? He has a pretty good art auction during the con as well. Okay, and the people that come there, they do look for art. Now Mog has done that show one time, but it was not in the best condition, and I didn't go up there with her. And I was hoping that she would do good there, but that didn't happen, right? And I've been wanting to go back to her to prove to her that this is a good con. And we haven't had that.
What time of year is that one usually? Because I know like
it's in June. I want to say June. I think is that right, Drew?
Yeah, because if it's early June, that's probably why I haven't applied. Usually, like the month of June's hard unless it's like the exact end of June.
Right. Yeah. June, July. Those are going to be hard months with what is going on there.
Father's Day weekend. That's why. That's exact. Yeah. Now that he mentions that, that's why. I'm not gonna go down to Father's Day.
All right.
Do you really
Mike placed a bid on Jyn's for $80, but Stevie B came on right on top of that for 85. So there's a little bit of a bid war going on there. And,
oh wow!
And now Jyn, Mike jumps back in at 90. For yours,
nice.
So you are up at 90 down there.
Yes. Like Father's Day, Rob, as a father, do you really get a break? Do you really?
I don't get a break, no. But
exactly right.
But my dad's still around, and I get. And for me, like with my custody of my boys, that's my day, and I don't want to give it up.
Yeah,
that's true. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we got 9:51. I kind of let the time run on, but let's go ahead and do that giveaway. And see who our lucky winner is.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's cool.
Wow.
Hey, congrats.
Ed Anderson.
Fred.
Henderson wins that. What a prize that is. 2 metal covers worth $55 each. Make sure you fill out that form, magic form.
That's magical.
Okay. And there is a bid war going on, and I'm hoping I can stay on top of this. Okay, 90. I'm gonna have to catch up with this. Okay, so
Oh,
Mike
Jyn, you got 100.
is at 100.
100 for Jyn. Yeah.
And okay, wait. I already have a bid on that for 100 from Tony. But don't worry, we're gonna verify all this.
Yeah, I see it in the chat. Tony had it a little bit before.
Okay.
I think Tony got.
Tony put 100 on Mog, and Mike put 100 on Jyn.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Mike has Jyn, and Tony has Mog. Boom, there we go. Okay, and that's all squared. Got that going. And we still have one more Sandverse package there. Who wants that last steal of a deal Sandverse package? $25 for the whole Sandverse library with the metal card. Lieutenant comes back with 105 on Mog's piece. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. What's in the form? Fred, I think you need to.
He's asking what's the form, so where he can fill it out.
Yeah.
Right, that's coming up. JD will be posting that real soon. And that form is what you will need to fill out if you, so that way if you are the winner of any of the giveaways, package deals, or auctions that we have going on, that will tell us like exactly where to send it to. Okay.
Ilya, you're so late in the game. 69? It's so old school, dude. It's 96 now. 96, okay?
We're past 96, Mug. Right now you're at 105.
I was trying to make a joke, Mel, but it's okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we got that. Where those? If you see those guys at the con, you know where they're at. Okay. And like for Ruben and ourselves, you can find us at WonderCon in a couple of weeks in Anaheim, California. Okay. So Ruben is going big in small press, and we'll be going medium size in the Artist Alley there. Okay, so we'll be at table A59. Ruben, do you know where you're going to be or what your location is?
I used to know.
Well, it's not that big of an area, and you'll be able to find it if you get over there. And that is Small Press again at Anaheim, California. And after that, we will be at C2E2, which is a month after. Okay,
we finally got accepted.
Yeah,
so you better be worth it, damn it.
You need to restock on some Snowpaw books and some Spectress and Sabanion and Roxy.
Give us some.
Actually, you know,
yell it.
After WonderCon, I was going to send you a message on that. Okay, when the Amazing Con got canceled earlier this month, that kind of screwed up my plan on what I was going to do. So that's why I kind of held back on telling you anything of what I wanted to get, right? But now that we're a little bit back on top, because after C2E2, we're going to start rolling, right? I'm still controlling. I'm trying to make sure I don't do too many cons like bunched up. Okay, but after C2E2, it is going to be Comic-Con Revolution, I think. Yeah, Comic-Con Revolution, and then after that, I just got accepted into Phoenix Comic-Con, and that's a con that I really like, that we like, because it's
that's a great show.
A very art-centric and comic-centric show.
Like it.
there's a really good comic book audience there. For
Yes,
sure.
yes, yeah. That appreciate
Totally.
art, comics, and it's kind of feel old school there. And so looking forward to be doing that. And we'll be, if you remember Fun, who comes on the show often, she'll be, I think we're going to be traveling together because she did get into the show. And so we're still working out on the details on that. But you can come out and see her there as well. And then after that, it's going to be Fan Expo Dallas. We'll be at that, and then Denver, and then Chicago, which is in August. Oh, I'm sorry. Before that, it'll be San Diego Comic-Con. Okay.
Wow.
Can't forget about that. Okay.
You guys are going to do Fan Expo Chicago again?
Yeah. Okay. And the reason for that is this. Okay. We got the table there is comp. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
But that's not the only reason. Okay. There's a couple other reasons why I'm willing to do that. Right. And the reason why Kurt is asking is because we have the last experience that we had at Chicago, which is a great city. It has done well for us in the past. It's done well for me going back into the early 90s. Okay, I've done shows out way back since then, but it didn't perform well. Okay, but this time around, we've always had like comp tables over there anyway. So comp tables, we have a place to stay. Okay, so that's out of the bag. Okay, now I also want to try Canada. Okay, which is the weekend after. Okay.
Don't we have to get passports and stuff like that? Visas?
We already have passports. Your visas we can get online. I've already looked into it. Okay, and the application for the visa is online, and it's not that it's not too much. Okay, so again, we'll have the comp tables at in Canada.
Is that Vancouver?
I forget which one. Okay, but I also believe that my cousin could put us up. Okay, so a lot of my cost is covered except for the airfare. Right.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's the game plan for that, and see how that is. And I just got notified of a little show that's going to happen in Tijuana, and I'm looking into that. See if I want to do that.
I love Tijuana.
I like to. God, the food there is amazing if you know where to go.
Should just go there, guys.
Party. Okay. Hey, listen. Okay, so I got all the bids. John has a bid on his Power Girl at 65. We are out of time. Join us next week. We're going to have Tony Fleece, and he's going to be releasing his new book, Feral, which was following his Stray Dogs books, right? So join us next week. We'll see you guys. Thanks again for coming up and joining us tonight. Right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Have a good one. See ya.